The story of Dmitri Mendeleev. Have you ever heard of the periodic table? It is one of the most important tools in science. It organizes all known elements and forms the foundation of modern chemistry. However, in the mid-19th century, no such system existed. Scientists had discovered dozens of elements, but there was no clear way to understand how they were related. The person who changed this was the Russian chemist Dmitri Mendeleev. Born in 1834 in Siberia, Mendeleev developed an early interest in mathematics and natural sciences. After completing his studies, he became a professor of chemistry and devoted much of his career to understanding the properties of the known elements. By the 1860s, more than 60 elements had been discovered. Chemists knew their individual properties, but they lacked a framework that could explain the relationships between them. Mendeleev approached the problem by arranging the elements according to their atomic mass. As he organized them, he noticed that certain chemical and physics properties repeated in regular intervals. Elements with similar characteristics naturally formed groups. In 1869, Mendeleev published his first periodic table. What made his work remarkable was not simply the arrangement itself, but the confidence with which he left empty spaces within it. Mendeleev believed that these gaps represented elements that had not yet been discovered. More importantly, he predicted the properties of these missing elements, including their approximate atomic masses, densities, and chemical behaviors. At that time, many scientists remained skeptical of his predictions. However, over the following decades, new elements such as gallium, scandium, and germanium were discovered, and their properties closely matched Mendeleev's calculations. These discoveries provided strong evidence that his periodic table system was correct. Although the modern periodic table is now organized according to atomic number, the number of protons in an atom rather than atomic mass, Mendeleev's fundamental insight remain unchanged. The properties of elements follow the predictable patterns. Today, the periodic table contains 118 known elements, from hydrogen to the lightest element to organoson, one of the heaviest. It is used by scientists around the world to study chemistry, physics, astronomy, and material science. Mendeleev's work transformed chemistry from a collection of isolated observations to a unified science discipline. By revealing the underlying order of the elements, he provided humanity with a deeper understanding of fundamental building blocks of matter. More than 150 years later, Dmitri Mendeleev's periodic table remained one of the most significant achievements in the history of science. The more we explore, the more we realize the secrets of science.